All right, if I can get my marshals out here, race 2 out to Marshall. Race 3, you should be in or through Tech. So my Buggy A main drivers will be out to Marshall. We'll get my race 3 through Tech. Okay. Thank you. All right, drivers, let's go ahead. We're going to shut straightaway down, bring them to the back stretch. Bring them over to the back straightaway. Bring them to the back straightaway. All right, we're going to set the grid. Starting in the 7th spot is going to be Alan Richards. I'm sorry, Martin Parsich. In the 6th, Liam Smith. In the 5, Mike Pavia. In the 4, Steve Marcel. In the 3, Zachary Galloway. In the 2, Mike Briggs. And in the 1 will be Rob Schaefer. Drivers, grid is set, grid is locked. The next sound you hear will be the start of your 1/8 scale electric buggy E-Main. They got a little bit of carnage at the start. Coming across the line here. Mike Briggs in that top spot, followed really close by Rob Schaefer as they're coming over the crossover. Battle for that top spot. Coming on to the straightaway. Schaefer takes a look on the inside. All gets loose coming onto the straightaway. Oh! Briggs going out off the backstretch. Careful in front of the driver's stand. We are clear. Got your leader coming off the hill. Rob Schaefer through the chicane. Briggs in the 2. Galloway in the 3. They're battling it out. Coming over the crossover for that second spot. Schaefer last time by had a 4-second advantage. Looks like that advantage has shrunk quite a bit as your leader on top of the hill, coming off the hill, that of Rob Schaefer in hot pursuit. In that 2 spot, Zachary Galloway. Over the crossover, your leader goes. Galloway over the crossover. Let's make it 3-second separation. Down the back straightaway they go. This straightaway is the separation. Schaefer in that top spot, getting ready to come up on traffic as he works through the S's. Galloway through the S's. In that far corner. Now Galloway, Galloway getting crossed up, heading to the far corner. Your leader catching the pipe on top of the hill. Through the chicane he works. 3.1 seconds is the separation. Oh, your leader getting hung up with traffic. That orange car is your leader. Orange car, white wheels, white wing. Gets crossed up over the kicker. That's going to allow Galloway to close that gap. It is about a half a straightaway now. Under the crossover, they go through the rhythm section. Schaefer got a little cross up through the rhythm section. Allow Galloway to close that gap even more. They're heading to the far corner. Schaefer able to pull back out a little bit. It's Schaefer in no 1, Galloway 2, over the crossover now, both of them. Onto the straightaway. Galloway getting crossed up, coming off of the crossover. Giving Schaefer a little bit of breathing room. They work through the rhythm section, through the S's. Galloway through the S's now. Galloway getting crossed up at the front double, giving Schaefer some breathing room for sure. 2.5 seconds was the separation. Last time by, this time by it is 7 seconds. Careful coming into the rhythm section. We are clear. You're the leader, Rob Schaefer, as we're 3:50 down, 3:10 to go. Your leader working the rhythm section, second place of Zachary Galloway. Now under the crossover through the rhythm section. It was 7 seconds last time by. Galloway trying to close that gap. Here's your leader's getting ready to come up on traffic as he comes off the hill and crossing the line now. Your leader heading up to the crossover. 6.5 seconds is the separation. Your leader on the back straightaway, that of Rob Schaefer. Working under the crossover and through the rhythm section. Through the S's, second place. Zachary Galloway now through the rhythm section. Your leader up on top of the hill and crossing the line, Rob Schaefer. Zachary Galloway now crossing the line. That is 7.5 second lead for Rob Schaefer. Your leader on the back straightaway. Some clear track in front of him. Second place with clear track in front of him as he gets onto the back straightaway. Your leader catching a little bit of pipe through the rhythm section, able to keep it going. He's in the far corner. Now up on the hill, Rob Schaefer in that top spot. We got Schaefer 1, Galloway 2, Briggs 3, Pavia 4, Marcel 5, Parsich 6, Smith 7. Your leader getting crossed up after the crossover. 5.7 was the last time by. Your leader getting crossed up once again. That's going to allow Galloway to take over that top spot. Battle for that top spot through the S's.
1 minute left.
Battle for that top spot. Schaefer 1, Galloway 2, 2/10 as they go over the crossover. Schaefer catching the pipe. Now Galloway to the point. Down the back straight. You're getting ready to come up on some traffic as they go. Oh, Galloway catching the pipe. That's going to allow Schaefer back up to the top spot. Your leaders working through the S's. Galloway touched the wheel of Schaefer, but let him get back by. Good job, drivers. Coming up on the hill. Schaefer back to the point. Galloway in the 2 with 10 seconds left to go. They're going to get this last lap in. Oh, Galloway catching a pipe right in front of the driver stand. That's going to allow Schaefer to pull away. That's the race clock. Finish the lap you are on. Your leader, Rob Schaefer, now working in through the rhythm section. Through the S's.
Done.
Taking it a little easy. He's got a big lead, making sure he doesn't make any mistakes here. Now he comes up on the hill. Crossing the line to win your
Rob Schaefer done.
Buggy A2. Zachary Galloway up on the hill. Coming across the line to finish in that 2 spot.
Zachary Galloway done. Martin Parzik done. Steve Marcel done. Liam Smith done.
All right, and everybody's done. Rob Schaefer's going to win it. Zach Galloway in the 2, Mike Briggs 3, Mike Pavia 4, Steve Marcel in the 5, Martin Parsich in the 6, and Liam Smith in the 7. Rob, go see Clayton behind the driver's stand, please.
Rob.
Alan Richards done.
Everybody else, set your cars down right out to marshalling spot. I'm going to need a couple of volunteer marshals for this race, please. If I can get a couple of volunteer marshals for this race. All right.
Up next, race number 4. 1-ATH electric buggy. D main. Dan Meter. Alan Placer. Edward Moorhead. Matt Cataldo. Steve Gressel. Kirk Petterkin.
All right, drivers are going to shut straight away down.
Mike Murray.
If I can get a marshal over on the hill, if I can get a volunteer marshal to go over on the hill for me, please. And I need one at the 8 cone as well. If I can get 2 volunteer marshals for this race, please. We only had 7 in that last race. If I can get a couple of volunteer marshals, please.
That was a good battle. Aw, you hit our camera.
Got one. Thank you there. If I can get one more volunteer, thank you very much. All right. So starting in that 12 spot is going to be Jose Rodriguez. In the 11, Dominic Seguin. The 10, Mike Hubble. 9, Steve Gressel. 8, Edward Moorhead. 7, Kurt Peterkin. 6, Mike Murray. 5, Alan Placer. 4, Dan Meter. 3, Matt Catalano. 2, Adam Curry. And starting in that 1 spot will be Marcel Grambel. All right, drivers, good as set, good as locked. The next sound you hear will be the start of your electric buggy, D-Main. Grambel out with that whole shot. Curry 2. Catalano catching a little bit of pipe in the far corner. Holding on to that 3 spot. Getting loose now. It's going to put Meter up to the 3. Battle for that top spot onto the back straightaway. Grambel in the 1. Curry in that 2 spot. As they go under the crossover through the rhythm section. Oh, Curry upside down. Careful through the rhythm section. And it's going to put Meter up into that 2 spot. Catalano in the 3. Curry down to the 4. Meter getting loose in front of the driver's stand. Going to drop him down to that 4 spot, maybe 5. Murray now in the 2. Catalano 3. Meanwhile, your leader 6 seconds up as he's in the far corner. Second place through the S's. And third through the S's. Marcel Graham-Bell starting to pull away here in our D main. Curry in that 2 spot. Catalano 3 as they work through the chicane coming to the crossover. Down the back straightaway they go. 1.9 was the separation last time by between second and third. Your leader getting it wrong coming to the far corner. Ended up on his wheels, hurt him a little bit, but not too bad. It was a 6.5 second advantage last time by. This time by, let's make it 4.2. Your leader in second place, battle for that top spot, starting to heat up down the back straightaway. They go. Graham-Bell in the 1. Curry in the 2 through the rhythm section into the S's. Going to the far corner. Curry catching that lip of the jump. Now up onto the hill, coming off the hill. It was 4.2. Let's make it 3 seconds now. Separation through the chicane. They work. Over the crossover goes Graham-Bell. Now Curry over the crossover. Graham-Bell working that rhythm section. Second place now through the rhythm section. 3 seconds last time by. Your leader coming off the hill, now crossing the line. Careful coming into the chicane. We are clear. Curry now 3.5 seconds back from Graham-Bell in that top spot. But your leader has some trouble now. It looks like Curry up to the top spot as they battling under the crossover through the rhythm section. Side by side through the S's. Coming down to the far corner. Coming up on the hill. Battle for that top spot through the chicane. We got Graham-Bell in the 1, Curry in the 2. Now they work to the crossover. Graham-Bell, the one with the yellow wing, yellow wheels. Curry, white wing, white wheels. Coming under the crossover and through the rhythm section. Now the S's. Oh, Curry catching the pipe, entering the S's. Going to give Graham-Bell a little bit of breathing room as your leader is going to be coming up on traffic here shortly. Your leader coming off and crossing the line now through the chicane. Curry 2.5 seconds back. Careful coming on to the straightaway. We are clear. Second place, 2.5 seconds back from your leader. Graham-Bell catching the pipe, going under the crossover. Oh, your leader upside down. That's going to put Curry up to the top spot.
2 minutes left.
Curry now crossing the line. Graham-Bell coming off the hill. Graham-Bell now 2.4 back. There is 1 car separated, 1 car in front of your leader. Your leader coming onto the straightaway. Off the straightaway. Graham-Bell trying to close that gap. Oh, we got 1 upside down, but your leader gets a little bit messed up through the rhythm section. Now through the S's, battle for that top spot, heading towards the back corner. Got 1.5 minutes left to go, drivers. Curry, Graham-Bell on top of the hill, now coming off the hill, crossing the line. Let's make it 9/10 is the separation. Oh, Curry flipping it on the roller. able to hold on that top spot now. Catching the pipe coming off the kicker. Puts Graham Bell up to that top spot. Battle for your lead under the crossover now through the rhythm section. Graham Bell in the one, Curry in that 2 spot. Through the S's now to the back corner. Curry getting upside down in the front double. That's going to give Graham Bell a little bit of breathing room as he's now crossing the line. 40 seconds left to go. We got Graham Bell in the 1, Curry 2, Montalaro 3, Meter in the 4, Grussel in the 5, Placer 6, Seguin 7, Rodriguez 8, Peterkin 9, Moorhead 10, Murray in the 11. Your leader working his way to the far corner. Now coming up the hill. Marcel Graham Bell crossing the line. Careful entering the chicane. We are clear. Graham Bell in the crossover. Curry in that 2 spot. That is the clock. Finish the lap you are on. Graham Bell's getting a victory lap here. As he works.
Murray done.
Marcel Graham Bell.
10 meter done.
The far corner. Up on the hill he goes. Coming off the hill, crossing the line to win your Buggy D-Main.
Alan Placer done.
Marcel Graham Bell, please pick your car up. Go see Clayton
Dominic
behind the driver's stand.
Kurt Petterkin done.
And everybody is done. Marcel Graham Bell's going to win your Buggy D-Main. Adam Curry in the 2, Matt Catalado in the 3, Dan Meter in the 4, Steve Alan Placer in the 6, Jose Rodriguez in the 7, Dominic Seguin in the 8, Kurt Peterkin in the 9, Edward Moorhead in the 10, and Mike Murray in the 11. Marcel Graham Bell, go to behind the driver's stand, please. Marcel Graham Bell to behind the driver's stand.
Hello, everybody. We're back at the 2023 Off-Road 1/8 Nationals. I'm here with Marcel, who just won the D-Main and Buggy. Hard-fought victory, back and forth between some other drivers. How's it feel to get that win?
Feels pretty good. I felt all right.
Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
My dad, Jose, Sasquatch, Hank, Dave, and the Kaufmans. Everybody back home at RC.
Congratulations.
All right.
Up next.
This is our A2 for 1/8 scale electric truck. Starting 12th from Orlando, Florida. Driving a team associated RC8 T3.2E. J Concepts Tires, Reedy Servo. J Concepts Body, Reedy Motor, Reedy Battery, Sandwell Radio, and a Reedy Speed Controller. He wants to say thank you to all my sponsors, Team Associated, J Concepts, Reedy's, and Custom RC Graphics for their products and support. A special thanks to Jason, Lee, and Hannah for giving me a place to stay. Thank you to my parents for encouraging me to do what I love. Starting 12th will be Julian Oliveros. Starting 11th from Menifee, California. Driving HB Racing Chassis, Hot Race Tires, MKS Servo, True Form Body, R1 Works Motor, Futaba Battery. Special thanks to Roar and the CRC track crew for a great event. Starting 11th is Ryan Pavidos. Starting 10th from Winchester, Virginia. Driving a team associated RC8 B4, J Concepts Tires, Reedy Power Servo, J Concepts Body, Reedy Power Motor, Reedy Power Battery, Sandwell Radio, Reedy Power Speed Controller. Thank you to Team Associated, J Concepts, Reedy Power, SS Hobbies, and Raceway, Setzer RC Art, the Drake Racing, Stick It One, Up Racing Fuels, Factory Team Makita Kicker. Thank you to Jason, Brent, and Hannah for all the support. Starting 10th is Lee Setzer. Starting ninth from North Canton, Ohio, driving a Techno with J Concepts tires, MKS servo, J Concepts body, Tekin motor, factory extend battery, Sandwall radio, and Tekin Speedo. His sponsors include Tekin, J Concepts, Tekin or Techno, Block, MKS, STP or JTP, Boom RC, Factory Extreme, Magic Hobby. Starting ninth is Joey Bourdon. Starting 7th from New Philadelphia, Ohio, with an S-Works chassis, J Concepts tires, MKS servo, J Concepts body, Tekin motor, ProTech battery, Futaba radio, and Tekin speed controller. His sponsors include S-Works, J Concepts, Tekin, MKS servos, ProTech RC, A-Main Hobbies, The Drake Racing, Futaba, VP Fuels, Sharon Designs, Boom Graphics, and Magic Hobbies. Special thanks to the J Concepts crew for the trackside support, and to my family, friends, and wife for the help and support. Starting 8th is Joe Bornhorst. Starting 7th from Stony Creek, Ontario, driving a Techno, T-Pro tires, Expert servo, Techno body, Hobby Wing motor, CRC battery, Futaba radio, Orca speed controller. His sponsors include Techno, Orca, CRP Performance, T-Works, Summit RC, JT Baron Company, and Stage CNC. Donkers Consulting and Awesomatics USA. Thanks for all the support from my friends back home, and thank you to my dad for his amazing support. Starting 7th is Douglas Shefault. Starting 6th from Angola, Indiana, driving a TLR chassis, J Concepts tires, Spectrum servo, JC body, Trinity motor, Trinity battery, Spectrum radio, and Pro Performance RC speed controller. His sponsors include TRC, Trinity, J Concepts, Pro Performance RC, Spectrum, Ultimate, Nitro Lux, Horizon Hobbies, Beach RC, Bradley Fuel Line Designs, Stick It One Racing, DRC. Special thanks to Mike and my wife, everyone back home, for all their support. Starting 6th is Dakota Finn. Starting 5th from Chandler, Arizona, driving a Techno ET482.0, J Concepts tires, ProTech servo, J Concepts body, Hobby Wing motor, ProTech battery, Sandwall radio, and Hobby Wing speed controller. His sponsors include Techno, J Concepts, Hobby Wing, ProTech RC, A-Main Hobbies, Hobby Action, Stick It One Racing, RM2, Flashpoint, Sandwall. Up Fuels. Your 5th place qualifier is Ryan Mayfield. Starting 4th from Medina, Ohio, driving a Kyosho MP10TE with AKA tires, Futaba servo, Kyosho body, Tekin motor, ProTech battery, Futaba radio, and Tekin speed controllers. His sponsors include Kyosho, Tekin, Futaba, AKA ProTech RC, Alpha Plus, VP Fuels, A-Main Hobbies, Boom Graphics, Prevail Paint, and Lutz RC. Starting 4th is Ryan Lutz. Starting 3rd from Dallas, Texas, driving a Techno RC with J Concepts tires, MKS servo, Techno body, Tekin motor, Tekin battery, and Tekin speed controller. His sponsors include Tekin, J Concepts, Techno, MKS, Block, VP Fuels, JTPRC, Boom Graphics, DCRC Designs, ProTech RC. Thanks to all my sponsors, my parents, and girlfriend, Kathy, watching at home. Starting 3rd is Jared Wiggins. Starting 2nd from Grand Blanc, Michigan, driving a TLR chassis, Proline tires, Phantom servo, Proline body, Phantom motor, Phantom battery, Sandwall radio, and Phantom speed controller. His sponsors include TLR, Phantom, Proline, Horizon Hobby, Bradley Fine Line Designs, RC1, Team Brood, MKM Graphics and Design, AHRC, DBX Films. Special thanks to the entire TLR team for everything this weekend. Starting second is Taylor Sontag. And your TQ for Electric Buggy from Cypress County, Canada. Driving an X-Ray XTA E23, hot race tires, MKS servo, lead finger body, Hobby Wing motor, Protect battery, Hobby Wing speed controller. His sponsors include X-Ray,
Taylor
RC
Sontag.
America, Hobby Wing, FX Engines, Hot Race Tires, MKS, A-Main Hobbies, Protect, VP Fuels, Hootie, Avid,
Dakota
Stick
Fan.
It One, Easy Customs, 110% Racing. I would like to thank all my sponsors for the amazing products and awesome support. Thanks to my family for all the years of
Ryan
love,
Mayfield.
hope, and support they have given me. Most importantly, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because without him, I would not be where I am. And your TQ is Ty Testman. All right, drivers, go ahead and roll them out.
Joe Bornhorst, Jared Wiggins, Douglas Schufelt, Ty Tessman, Lee Setzer, Joey Gordon, Ryan Lutz, Julian Oliveras.
All right, we'll shut the straightaway down. She's going to shut the straightaway down. Bring them over to the back straightaway drivers.
Good job.
All right, drivers, grid is set, grid is locked. The next sound you will be the start of your 1/8 scale electric truck A2. Tessman out with that whole shot. Sontag 2, Wiggins 3. Tessman crossing the line, that one spot. Sontag 2, Wiggins 3, Lutz in the 4. Oh, Wiggins getting crossed up to in the chicane. It's going to allow Lutz up to that 3 spot. Mayfield in the 4. Working through the rhythm section now through the S is that of Ty Tessman in that top spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Freight training it through the far corner. Coming on the hill, off the hill. Tessman 1, Sontag 2, Lutz 3, Mayfield 4, Fend in that 5 spot. Top 11 cars separated by just 7 seconds as they work through the rhythm section. Now through the S's. Tessman in that top spot. Sontag 2. Lutz 3. Mayfield 4. Mayfield all over the back bumper of Lutz trying to get that 3 spot as they work in through the rhythm section. Tessman starting to put a little bit of breathing room between him and Sontag. Lutz, Mayfield battling for that third spot up on top of the hill. Now coming off the hill. Fend right there as well. So we have 3, 4, 5 nose to tail going over the crossover. Wiggins in that 6 right there as well. That's Lutz, Mayfield, Fend, Wiggins. 3, 4, 5, 6. Working the rhythm section. Mayfield takes a look on the inside, entering the S, is unable to make the pass. There you go to the far corner. They're starting to catch Sontag. So it's now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on top of the hill, coming off the hill. Meanwhile, Tessman starting to put some distance between them. He's got a 2.5 second lead over Sontag in that 2 spot. Mayfield's moved up to the 3. Lutz in the 4, Fend 5, Wiggins 6. Through the S's they work. Lutz catching a little bit of the pipe, able to hold on to that 4 spot. Starting to spread out just a little bit. They were bumper to bumper about 2 laps ago. Sontag holding on to that 2. Mayfield 3, Lutz 4, Wiggins 5, Finn 6. Bornhorst in that 7 spot. We got one upside down at the end of the straightaway. That was Finn going upside down. Tessman now in that top spot, having a 3.5 second advantage over Sontag in the 2. Mayfield 3. Lutz in the 4. Wiggins 5. Down the back straightaway they go. Sontag 2, Mayfield 3 through the S's. Lutz in the 4, Wiggins 5. In the far corner they go, coming up onto the hill. Coming off the hill. Eight tenths separate Sontag and Mayfield as they go on to the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Tessman 3 seconds up on that battle for second. As they work in through the rhythm section, through the S's. Mayfield really closing that gap. Get right on the back wing. Coming up on the hill, Sontag 2, Mayfield 3. Sontag holding on that top spot. It was just 4 tenths as they crossed the line last time by. Lutz in that 4th spot. About 1 second back from Mayfield as they work in through the rhythm section, in through the S's. Tessman coming off the hill and crossing the line. Sontag, Mayfield off the hill, crossing the line.
2 minutes left.
2.9 is your lead for Ty Tessman as your second and third over the crossover. On to the back straightaway. Sontag in the 2, Mayfield in the 3, in through the S as they go. To the back corner. 1:35 left to go, drivers. Come up on the hill. Second, third broke away from fourth just a little bit as they work in through the chicane. Mayfield catching that dot just a little bit. Now they work down the back straightaway. As we're approaching the final minute, Mayfield right on the back wing of Sontag as they work to the far corner. Coming up on the hill.
1 minute left.
They are starting to creep closer and closer to Tessman. It is 2.6 seconds. But Sontag 2, Mayfield 3 as they work on the back straightaway. With 45 seconds left to go, drivers. Sontag 2, Mayfield 3, Lutz in the 4. Through the S's, battle for that second spot, going to the back corner. Oh. Mayfield having some issues coming up the hill. That's going to put Lutz right on the back bumper for that third spot, giving Sontag some breathing room. 20 seconds on the race clock, drivers. Tessman 2.6 up on Sontag in the 2. Mayfield 3, Lutz 4. Wiggins in the 5. That's the clock.
Tater
Finish the
Sontag
lap
done.
you are on.
Ryan Mayfield done.
Ty Tessman
Ryan
going to get
Lutz
a
done.
victory lap
Jared
here for
Wiggins done.
A2. Ty Tessman took
Joe Roberts
A1.
done.
He is going to
Dakota Felt
clinch
done.
your
Douglas
World
Sheffield done.
National Championship here as he works in through
Lee
the
Setzer done.
rhythm section, through the S's. Going to the back
Joey Burton
corner.
done.
Coming up on the hill. Coming off the hill,
Julian
cross the
Oliveira's
line
done.
to win A2 for Ty
Tessman done.
Tessman. Ty, go see Clayton behind the driver's stand, please. Tessman in that 1, A2, Sontag 2, Mayfield 3, Lutz 4, Wiggins 5, Bornhorst 6, Finn 7, Shefelt 8, Setzer 9, Bordon 10, and Oliveris 11.
Hello, everybody. We're at the 2023 1/8 Off-Road Nationals here at CRC Raceway, and I'm with the new national champion in the truck class, Ty Tessman. That was a dominant run. Was it just a better truck that run?
It was just tough again. I was just trying not to make mistakes. Luckily, again, Tater and Mayfield were battling in the back, so I think that slows them down a bit. So I just kind of kept a comfortable gap and just tried not to make any dumb mistakes. Tried not to push too hard and get bit by the track, because there's a lot of spots on this track where if you push a little too hard, you can get in trouble real fast. So I was just trying not to do anything dumb. Definitely had the Lord on my side, and I just drove kind of just clean. My truck worked awesome. I mean, everything worked really good. I'm really happy to have another national championship. In E-Truck, it's been a while since I won one, so it's good to have another one. I just want to thank all my sponsors again for all their great support over the years. My family back home, my dad always with me for all the support over the years, and most importantly, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Amen. Congratulations, Ty. Great run.
Thank you.
All right,
TH electric truck. C main.
starting in the 13 is Mike Murray. In the 12, Edward Moorhead. In the 11, Zach Galloway. In the 10, Steve Gressel. In the 9, Mike Hubble. In the 8, Kurt Peterkin. In the 7, David Hemingway. In the 6, Frank Calandra. In the 5, Matthew Shogren. In the 4, Marcel Grambel. In the 3, Adam Curry. In the 2, Kyle Baker. And your starting in the 1 spot for your electric truck C main is Dylan Minchada. All right, drivers, grid is set, grid is locked. The next sound you hear will be the start of your electric truck C main. Got Minchada out with that whole shot, followed by Baker in the 2. Curry 3. Curry makes a move on top of the hill up to that 2 spot. Baker down to the 3. Careful coming off the jump, front jump. We are clear. Got a big battle for a second down the back straightaway. Shogren looks like in that 2 spot. Curry 3, Baker 4. They work the far corner coming up on the hill. Manchado in that top spot. Shogren in the 2. Curry 3, Baker 4, Hemingway 5. Pick your leader up in through the S's. To the back corner, second place now to the back corner. Manchada in that top spot. Careful on top of the hill, we are clear. Shogun 2, Baker 3, Hemingway 4. Battle for that third spot. Coming over the crossover through the kicker. Coming onto the back straightaway. Baker into 3, Hemingway in the 4, Curry in the 5. We got one stuck in the pipe. Oh, lost wheel. That looks like that was Sjogren. Yeah, it was. That was Dylan Manchada. Losing the wheel, your leader. Baker in that 2 spot now. Hemingway 3, Gressel 4, Moorhead 5. Marshals do not work on the cars. Marshals do not work on the car. Two and a half down, 4.5 to go. Oh, Baker getting it wrong, going to the back corner. Sjogren in that top spot. Baker 2, Hemingway 3. 2 and 3, nose to tail. Now going over the crossover. Car 1, car 1. Pull it off the track. Car 1, pull it off the track. Black flag for car number 1. Pull it into pit lane. Car 1 into pit lane. You got Sjogren in that top spot. Baker 2, Hemingway 3. 1.8 seconds separate top 3. Your leaders working through the S's to the back corner. Coming up on the hill. Sjogren catching the pipe is going to allow Baker into the 2. Four down, 3 to go, drivers. Battle for that top spot, working in through the rhythm section. Baker getting it wrong in the front double. That's going to give Hemingway up to that top spot. Baker 2, Graham Bell 3, Sjogren 4 now. Graham Bell working his way up to that 3 spot. Right on the back bumper of Baker for the 2. Meanwhile, Hemingway with a 4-second advantage. Be careful through the rhythm section. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Baker back up to that top spot. Hemingway in the 2.
2 minutes
Graham
left.
Bell 3, 1, 2, 3, crossing the line together as we're just under 2 minutes left to go. They work through the chicane to the crossover. The kicker now down the back straightaway. 1, 2, 3, nose to tail coming off the straightaway. Sjogren trying to close that gap to get in that battle as well. Through the S's they go. Your leaders coming up on the hill. Baker getting crossed up with some traffic. Graham Bell now to the point. Sjogren 2, Hemingway 3. Down the straightaway they go. As we're approaching the final minute. Battle for that second spot through the S's. To that back corner. Graham Bell in that top spot, crossing the line now. It is now Hemingway 2, Sjogren 3, Baker 4. Your leader coming off the straightaway, second and third battling out down the back straightaway. Oh, they touch in the air. That's going to allow Baker to move up to the 2 spot. Through the S's, 2, 3, 4. Oh, your leader having some trouble going to the far corner. Your leader, Graham Bell, crossing the line. Baker in the 2 now. Shogun 3, Hemingway 4. Shogun catching a little bit of that pipe through the chicane, allowing Hemingway to move up to that 3 spot. That is the race clock. Everybody keep going, finishing your lap. Your leader working through the rhythm section. Baker in that 2 through the rhythm section, in through the S's.
Edward
In the
Moorhead done.
front, double through the
Galloway
back corner. Got a dead car,
Frank
dead car. Nope. On the hill. And crossing the line.
Marcel Grambell done.
Marcel Grambell's going to win your C-Main. Kyle Baker in the 2. Battle for that 3rd spot.
Mike Murray done. David Hemingway done.
Hemingway in the 3.
Adam Curry done. Matthew
Adam
Shogun
Curry into the 4. Matthew Shogun in the 5. Steve Grassel in the 6. Edward Moorhead in the 7. Zach Galloway in the 8. Frank Calandra in the 9. Mike Murray in the 10. Marcel, go behind the driver stand. See Clayton.
Check 1, 2. Hello, everybody. Back at the 2023 1/8 Off-Road Electric Nationals. I'm here with Marcel, who just won Truck C-Main after winning his D-Main in Buggy. How does it feel to get 2 wins at a national?
Feels good. Had a rough weekend, but overall fun. Learned a lot. It just was a good weekend. Had fun.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, race number
Race number
7 on track. Our
1-18
8-scale electric truck
Main.
B-Main. Starting in the 12th spot is going to be Mike Barkus in the 11. Mark Calandra in the 10. Brian Bush in the 9. Andrew Kaufman in the 8. Jeff Dager in the 7. Jared Barton in the 6. Daniel Sedler in the 5. Colton Finari in the 4. Paul Ciccarello in the 3. Aiden Minchada in the 2, Aaron Kaufman, and starting in the 1 spot will be Ethan Mechanic. All right, drivers, grid is set, grid is locked. The next sound you hear will be the start of your electric truck B-Main. Mechanic out in that hole shot, followed by Kaufman, 2, Minchada in the 3. Electric Buggy A-Main will be A2 will be up next. We got a 5-car breakaway working in through the rhythm section. Your leader's up on top of the hill, coming off the hill, crossing the line. Mechanic in the 1. Ciccarello 2, Finari 3, Minchada 4. Careful through the chicane. We got one upside down in the chicane. We are clear. He's the mechanic in that top spot. Paul Ciccarello in the 2. Colton Finari in the 3. 2 and 3 battle now heading to the back corner. Did the truck in second in line down the straightaway, did he have a bad first lap? Say again. All right, we got Kaufman in that top spot. Transponder's not counting. Kaufman, the leader. Got Kaufman in that top spot. Mechanic 2, Ciccarello 3, Finari 4. As your leader's coming off the hill, crossing the line. Battle for that top spot. Working over the crossover. Your leaders to the far corner, coming up on the hill. Crossing the line. Kaufman in that top spot. Mechanic in the 2. They work over the crossover. We got Finari in the 3. Ciccarello in the 4. Careful going through the chicane. Ciccarello going upside down, holding on to that 4 spot. I'm sorry. Pick your leaders up. They work the far corner, coming up onto the hill. Kaufman in that top spot. Mechanic having some trouble. That's going to drop him off your leader. Aaron Kaufman in that top spot. Working under the crossover. Through the rhythm section. Second place. Working under the crossover now through the rhythm section. Your leader getting ready to come up on some traffic as we are 4 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Kaufman in that top spot. Mechanic 2, Finari 3, Minchada 4, Ciccarello in the 5. Barden 6, Dager 7, Sudler 8, Kaufman 9, Bush 10, Barkus 11, and Calandra in the 12. Aaron Kaufman in that top spot. He works over the crossover. Mechanic in the 2. Kaufman with a lot of breathing room. Finari in that 3 spot. Machado 4. Ciccarello in the 5. Careful through the S's. We
2
are
minutes
clear.
left.
Okay. You want to come up here and make sure I do it correctly? You want to come up here and make sure I do it correctly? Okay. We got Kaufman still in that top spot. He's working traffic. Working through over the crossover, through the kicker, and down the back straightaway. Aaron Kaufman, mechanic in that 2 spot. He's working the crossover and the kicker. Manchado 3, Ciccarello 4. 3 and 4 down
1
the
minute
back
left.
straightaway. 1.7 separated. Manchada 4 and 5, Minchada and Ciccarello. 50 seconds left to go, drivers. Careful coming out of the rhythm section. We got one upside down through the rhythm section. We are clear. Your leader is Aaron Kaufman with 30 seconds left to go. Okay. Aaron Kaufman in that top spot. Over the crossover through the kicker. We are less than 10 on the race clock, drivers. Aaron Kaufman looking to take home your B main win here. That is the race clock. Everybody finish the lap you are
Jared
on.
Barton done. Jeff Dagger done. Daniel Sedler done. Brian Bush done. Mike Barkas done. Mark Calandra done. Colton Fernari done. Andrew Kaufman done. Paul Ciccarello done.
Aaron Kaufman, go see Clayton, please.
Up next, race number 8. 1-ATH electric buggy. A2 main.
Hello, everybody. We're back at the 2023 1/8 Off-Road Electric Nationals. I'm here with Aaron Kaufman, who just kicked everybody's butt in the B main. Like, you lapped the field. How did it feel to be that good?
I felt good. It was the best the truck has been, so it was kind of like a relief. I've been fighting some things on the truck with the track being so difficult, but it's just gnarly, but I was super happy with how it felt.
Anybody you'd like to thank?
Of course, my sponsors for supporting and continuing to support me after all these years, and of course, my family and friends for always being right by my side, and most importantly, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Amen. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, drivers, up next is our electric Buggy A2. All right, drivers, let's go ahead and take the stand. Starting in that 12 spot from Glenville, New York, driving a TLR chassis. Proline tires, Spectrum Servo, Proline body, Hobby Wing motor, Hobby Wing speed controller. His sponsors include TLR, Horizon Hobby, Spectrum, Hobby Wing, Proline, Stick It One, Mod, Avid, Variety Water, Team Brood. I'd like to thank my sponsors, friends, and family for all their support. Thanks to CRC and all the crew for all their work and war for another successful Nationals. And most importantly, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Starting 12th is Aaron Kaufman. Starting 11th from Winchester, Virginia, driving a Team Associated RC8B4. J Concepts tires, Reedy Servo, J Concepts body, Reedy Power motor, Reedy Power battery, Sandwall radios, and Reedy Power speed controller. Thank you to Team Associated, J Concepts, Reedy Power, SS Hobbies, and Raceway, Setzer Art, the Drake Racing, Stick It One, One Up Racing Fuels, Factory Team, Makita Kicker. Thank you to Jason, Brent, and Hannah for all the support. Starting 11th is Lee Setzer. Starting 10th from Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, driving an X-Ray chassis, J Concepts tires, Protec Servo, X-Ray body, Hobby Wing motor, Factory Extreme battery, Sandwall radio, Hobby Wing speed controller. His sponsors include X-Ray, RC America, Hoodie, J Concepts, LCRC Raceway, 997 RC, Factory Extreme, Pro Lids. Thanks to the whole X-Ray team this weekend. Starting 10th is Ethan Mechanic. Starting 9th from Orlando, Florida. Driving a team associated RC8B4E. J Concepts Tires, Reedy Servo. J Concepts Body, Reedy Motor, Reedy Battery. Sandwall Radio, Reedy Speed Controller. His he wants to thank you to my sponsors, Team Associated, J Concepts, Reedy, and Customs RC Graphics for all their products and support. A special thanks to Jason, Lee, and Hannah for giving me a place to stay. Thank you to my parents for encouraging me for what I love to do. Starting 9th is Julian Oliveros. Starting 8th from Dallas, Texas, driving a Techno RC chassis, J Concepts Tires, MKS Servo, Techno Body, Tegan Motor, Tegan Battery, and Tegan Speed Controller. His sponsors include Techno, J Concepts, Tegan, MKS, Block, VP Racing Fuels, JTP RC, Boom Graphics, DC RC Designs, ProTech RC. Thanks to all my sponsors, my parents, and girlfriend Kathy watching at home. Starting 8th is Jared Wiggins. Starting 7th from Stony Creek, Ontario, Canada. Driving a Techno with T-Pro Tires, Nitro Pro Servo, J Concepts Body, Hobby Wing Motor, Gens Ace Battery, Futaba Radio, Orca Speed Controller. His sponsors include Techno, Orca, CLP Performance, T-Works, Summit RC, JT Bearing Company, Stage CNC, Donkers Consulting, and Awesomatics USA. Thanks to my dad for all the support, and thank you for the support from all my friends back home. Starting 7th is Douglas Schiefelt. Starting 6th from Angola, Indiana, driving a TLR, JC Tires, Spectrum Servo, JC Body, Trinity Motor, Trinity Battery, Spectrum Radio, and Pro Performance RC Speed Controller. His sponsors include TLR, Trinity, J Concepts, Pro Performance RC, Spectrum Ultimate, Nitrolux, Horizon Hobby, Beach RC, Bradley Fine Designs, Stick It One Racing, DRC. Special thanks to Mike and my wife and everyone back home for all the support. Starting 6th is Dakota Finn. Starting 5th from Medina, Ohio, driving a Kyosho MP10 TKI2, aka Tires, Futaba Servo, Kyosho Body, Tekin Motor, ProTech Battery, Futaba Radio, Tekin Speed Controller. His sponsors include Kyosho, Tekin, Futaba, aka ProTech RC, Alpha Plus, VP Fuels, A-Main Hobbies, Boom Graphics, Prevail Paint, and Lutz RC. Starting 5th is Ryan Lutz. Starting 4th from Grand Blanc, Michigan, driving a TLR chassis, Proline Tires, Phantom Servo, Proline Body, Phantom Motor, Phantom Battery, Sandwall Radio, and Phantom Speed Controller. His sponsors include TLR, Phantom, Proline, Horizon Hobby, Bradley Fine Line Designs, RC1, Team Brood, MKM Graphics and Designs, AHRC, DBX Films. Special thanks to the entire TLR team for everything this weekend. Starting 4th is Tater Sontag. Starting 3rd from Chandler, Arizona, driving a Techno EB482.1 with J Concepts Tires, ProTech Servo, J Concepts Body, Hobby Wing Motor, ProTech Battery, Sandwall Radio, and Hobby Wing Speed Controller. His sponsors include Techno, J Concepts, Hobby Wing, ProTech RC, A-Main Hobbies, Hobby Action, Stick It One Racing, RM2, Flashpoint, Sandwall, VP Fuel. Starting 3rd is Ryan Mayfield. Starting 2nd from New Philadelphia, Ohio, driving an S-Works with J Concepts Tires, MKS Servo, J Concepts Body, Tekin Motor, ProTech Battery, Futaba Radio, Tekin Speed Controller. His sponsors include S-Works, J Concepts, Tekin, MKS Servos, ProTech RC, A-Main Hobbies, The Drake Racing, Futaba, VP Fuel, Sharonus Designs, Boom Graphics, and Magic Hobbies. Special thanks to the J Concepts crew for the trackside support, and to my family, friends, and wife for all the help and support. Starting 2nd is Joe Bornhorst. From Cypress County, Canada, driving an X-Ray XB8E23, Hot Race Tires, MKS Servo, X-Ray Body, Hobby Wing Motor, ProTech Battery, Hobby Wing Speed Controller. His sponsors include X-Ray, RC America, Hobby Wing, FX Engines, Hot Race Tires, MKS, A-Main, ProTech, VP Fuel, Hootie, Avid, Stick It One, Easy Customs, 110% Racing. He'd like to thank all of his sponsors for amazing products and awesome support. Thanks to his family for all the years of love, help, and support they have given him. Most importantly, he wants to thank the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, he would not be where he is today, and that is sitting on the pole, your TQ, Ty Tessman.
Taylor Sontag. Dakota Fend. Joe Bornhorst. Ryan Mayfield. Jared Wiggins. Douglas Schufelt. Ty Tessman. Ryan Lutz. Lee Setzer. Aaron Kaufman. Ethan McEnick. Julian Oliveris.
All right, drivers will go ahead. We'll shut the straightaway down. Bring him to the back straightaway for the grid. All right, drivers, grid is set. Grid is locked. The next sound you hear will be the start of your A2 electric buggy A main. Got Tessman on that whole shot. Bornhorst 2, Mayfield 3. Love sketching a little bit of pipe on top of the hill, allowing the top 3 to pull away just a bit. We got Tessman in that top spot, Mayfield into the 2, Bornhorst 3. Mayfield, Tessman battled it out big time last night for a 1 win. Tessman able to take the win. They are 1-2 again here this morning. As we come across the line, Tessman 1. Mayfield in the 2, Bornhorst 3, Lutz 4, Finn 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, working over the crossover, through the kicker and down the back straightaway. Top 2 with a little bit of a breakaway. Then we have 3, 4, 5, nose to tail. Tessman, Mayfield right on the back wing of Tessman as they work to the far corner. Coming up on the hill. Coming off the hill, crossing the line. Let's make it a half a second separate top 2. Bornhorst 1 second back from that battle. Right in front of driver stand and coming off the hill, drivers. All right, we got Tessman in that top spot entering the rhythm section. Mayfield in that 2, Bornhorst 3. Tessman able to pull away just a little bit from Mayfield that lap. But he gets loose in the far corner, allowing Mayfield to close that gap right back to the back bumper. As they cross the line, it was a half a second. Let's make it 0.2 of a second now. Tessman in that top spot through the crossover. Mayfield right there, right back behind him. And at the end of the straightaway, we got one upside down. We are clear. Meanwhile, up front, Tessman in that top spot. Mayfield trying to find a way around. Tessman not giving him any room on the inside of any corner as they work in through the chicane. 2/10 was the separation last time by. We're 2.5 down, 4.5 to go, drivers. Down the back straightaway they go. Tessman, Mayfield off the straightaway. In through the rhythm section. Mayfield takes a look on the inside, unable to make the pass now through the S's. the front double to the back corner. Tessman in that top spot. Mayfield right there. They cross the line. 2:10 still the separation. Tessman 1, Mayfield in the 2. Over the kicker. They were coming off the straightaway. Into the rhythm section. Mayfield closing that gap. Coming to the rhythm section. Now to the back corner they go. Tessman still in that top spot. He works on top of the hill. Mayfield right there as well. It was 2/10 last time by. We're going to make it 3/10 this time. They work through the kicker. Now down the back straightaway. Tessman 1, Mayfield in the 2. Tessman pulling away. Oh, Tessman catching the pipe. Mayfield stuffed it right there onto Tessman when this buggy backed off the pipe. Oh, Tessman into the pipe in the far corner. That's going to allow Mayfield up to the top spot. Careful coming in front, driver stand into the chicane. We are clear now. Your leaders into the chicane. Mayfield 1, Tessman in the 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Mayfield 1, Tessman 2. Go under the crossover, in through the rhythm section. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Mayfield holding on to that top spot. Tessman in the 2. Mayfield trying to push it into A3. Tessman trying to lock up the Buggy National Championship here in A2 as they cross the line. We'll make it 3/10 of a second. Through the chicane they go. Tessman all over the back bumper of Mayfield as they're coming onto the back straightaway. Coming off the straightaway, Mayfield 1, Tessman in the 2. Through the rhythm section they go. Your leaders in through the S's. Thank you very much. Mayfield holding on to that top spot. Tessman in the 2.
2 minutes left.
Here are 2 minutes left to go. They crossing the line. 2/10 is the separation. Oh, Tessman landing on the pipe coming off the in front of the driver's stand. Giving Mayfield a little bit of breathing room. It's about a half a straightaway. Mayfield in that top spot. Tessman in the 2. Through the rhythm section, they work in through the S's. The front double to the back corner. They're coming up on the hill. Mayfield in the 1, Tessman in the 2. Cross the line. It was 2/10. Let's make it a half a second. Oh, Tessman getting crossed up once again. Lutz in the 3. She felt 4. Bornhorst 5. Finned in the 6. Mechanic in the 7. Oliveris 8. Wiggins 9. Setzer 10. Sontag 11. And Kaufman in the 12. Ryan Mayfield with
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go in the top spot on top of the hill. Tessman on top of the hill now. Separation 2.2 seconds. Ryan Mayfield in that top spot, but we have a big battle for that 3 spot. Lutz, Schufelt, Bornhorst, Finn as they work in through the rhythm section. We got 4 buggies on the back corner battling for that 3rd spot. We have 15 seconds left to go. Lutz in that 3 spot. Schufelt 4, Finn in the 5 now. With less than 5 on the race clock, drivers, we'll pick up Ryan Mayfield as he's the front double to the back corner.
Resets are done.
Around the back corner, on to the hill, coming off the hill. Crossing the line to win A2.
Done.
Ryan Mayfield.
Ty Tessman done.
Tessman crossing the line to finish in that 2 spot. Battle for that 3
Ryan
spot.
Lutz
Lutz going to finish in the
Douglas
3.
Schufelt
She's at 4, Finn 5.
Done.
Bornhorst
Bornhorst
6.
Ethan Mechanic done.
Mechanic in the 7.
Julian Oliveris done.
Oliveris in the 8. Sitzer in the 9. Wiggins in the 10. Sontag 11. Kaufman in the 12. Mayfield, you go see Clayton, please. Our next race will be at 12:30. Race 9 will be at 12:30.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2023 1/8 Off-Road Electric Nationals. I'm here with Ryan Mayfield, who just won A2 and Buggy. Tell us a little bit about that run.
Yeah, it was good. Starting third on the grid, just got a clean start. Joe made a bobble over here on the front left corner, so I was able to get around him and just got behind Ty, paced him for quite a while, and then he made a mistake kind of in the same section. The track's super, super difficult. But my car felt good. It was really predictable. The track is, changing, basically every time we go out there. There's holes developing in a couple new spots, so I was kind of having to adjust my lines. But the car is very predictable. It was good battling with Ty last night. We had another great race just now, and yeah, look, he made a couple mistakes. I was able to just keep it on all four and cruise to the win. So go prep cars again and go back to A3 and try to do it again.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Up next, race number 9. 1-ATH electric buggy. C main.
Race 9, you will be up at 12:30.